I think step one for planning an epic ride is trying to find inspiration of where to go. And in the past, it would maybe have been magazines or videos. But for me, the big one now is actually looking at Instagram. Luckily, I've got loads of friends around the world, industry friends, a small crew of sort of friends of friends. I get this picture of the mountain bike world, and then I make like a hit list, a bucket list of places I want to go, stick them on my Google Keep list, and try and tick them off. What about you, Blake?
Same thing, I've got a little list, a bucket list of things where I want to go, events, just like Neil. But I like to think out the box, really. I look at hikers, I get inspired by them. Can I ride my bike there? Fishing, can I go along that river on my bike? Or just, you know, looking at other aspects of sports and outdoor activities.
Same here, I watch a lot of YouTube surfing videos and think, well, can I go there and surf and take my bike? And I think actually Patagonia was top of that list for me.
Same here.
When it comes to actually planning that ride, I like to use technology, so really getting on Google Earth and zooming in and, you know, looking at a satellite picture as well so you can see what's going on. And then I actually use Komoot, so draw out the map of the ride. It's going to tell you loads of information, sort of give you that graph of the elevation, but tell you how much is paved, unpaved, how gnarly it might be. It's super helpful. Then I send it over to my Garmin device, so you've got that route there, you just follow it. Also, you've got the ability to share your live tracking, so you know, share that with your friends, family. They know where you are in case anything happens.
Yeah, but you don't really want to rely on that technology too much, especially when you come to the outback, like out here in Patagonia, where you want to tell a friend or a person where you're going, what time you're coming home. But also, get a local guide because they have the ins and outs, they have the local knowledge, where the trails are, because you just don't want to come here and try and find the trails because you get yourself in a bit of a pickle, and it's pretty dangerous.
It's totally different. This is not Whistler, this isn't Morzine. You're out in the middle of nowhere and there aren't many riders here, so you could potentially come out here, see the picture online and think, wow, that's rad, I'm going to go there. You know, it doesn't take much to break an ankle or something like that, and then you're in trouble. So when you're in these places where it's proper backcountry, you've got to have a guide, and they've got satellite phones, they've got first aid kits, and they've got the local knowledge.
So we know where we want to go, Neil. How do we make this possible?
I guess for most people it's just about research and getting on the internet and Googling everything. Luckily for me, I met some friends or made some friends in South America a couple of years ago, racing Andes Pacifico, and they put me onto Gabo here at Patagonia Bikers. He's a fly fishing guide, he's a mountain bike guide, he's raced World Cup downhill. He's got all the local knowledge, a great mountain bike rider, and he's got a perfect setup showing us the best trails.
Yes, yeah, getting a perfect guide is key because who's going to pick you up from the airport? Who's going to transfer you everywhere?
Who's got a truck like that?
Who's got a truck like this? Yeah, with a truck like this, you can get uplifts right to the top of the mountain. This thing can take 10 people and 10 bikes, and it's super capable for getting all those rough roads.
So he's got the local knowledge for the trails, but not just that, it's the best times, where to go swimming, where to go fishing, where to get the best pisco sour after the ride. He knows everything, Gabo.
And you got an epic lodge just like this. They can put you up, beds, hot showers after an epic day of riding, and some epic food and a bar.
Sometimes you can do your own epic rides, you don't need a guide, you can maybe do the research, find the stuff on Komoot, on Strava, on Trailforks, but sometimes you're out in the wilds, you do need a local guide. Once you know where you're going, it's time to start thinking about the stuff you need to take with you. What I do maybe a couple of weeks before you go is I start sort of daydreaming about the kit I need, and I'll make a list on my phone, and then when it comes to time to actually get ready, I'll tick those things off as I put them into my bag. It's also a good idea for someone to share it on a WhatsApp group if you're going with a group of friends, just in case they might have forgotten one of those things.
So what are you going to pack for an epic ride? Well, this is my kit list and the things that I essentially like to carry when I go for a huge epic ride up in the mountains. First off, I go for a slightly bigger backpack than everyone else because I like to carry a lot more things. This is my Camelback Kudu. It's the 20-litre one. It's pretty massive, but it takes 3 litres of water. It's got a back protection, so if I do crash, I can protect my back. But it's pretty big, but I like to carry it because I like to carry my camera. That's my main thing. Take a look where we are, man. It's insanely beautiful. There's so many good vibes out there. I want to capture all our cool experiences and all that jazz, so I carry my favorite camera in there. Next up within that bag is tools. Something does go wrong up on the trail, you want to fix it, so I carry these little plugs just in case I rip a tire, some canisters. Also in there is a mech hanger because there's no bike shops around for miles, so if you rip a mech hanger off, you can get home and just put your spare one on. Also, within there, I carried 2 tubes, not 1, but 2, just in case I get a double flat or I rip a tire and I can't plug it. 2 inner tubes is perfect for that. Also, is my riding kit. Because you're on the bike for a long time on that saddle, a good chamois is gonna help you stay a little bit more comfortable on your bike. Good pair of riding shorts. I go for a nice long pair, don't like the short ones. Good riding shorts, my favorite racing jersey, and knee pads. Next up is a good piece of eyewear. Because it's super sunny out here and you're gonna be riding down the mountain into the sun, you wanna know where you're going. So good sunglasses is good. Also, it helps protect your eyes. If you're following your friend in front, it flicks up dust, flicks up some rocks or some sticks. It's gonna help protect your eyes. Good helmet. Obviously, you always ride with a helmet. So I got my nice POC lid there. Also, in the mountains, it gets a little bit unpredictable with the weather. It's probably hot and sunny now, but come in the evening, it can get a little bit chilly in those valleys. So I do tend to carry a base layer. Just in case it gets a little bit chilly, I can chuck that on. Also, when the weather turns really rough, I do carry a jacket just in case it starts to rain out there and you don't want to be caught out in some nice ice rain up in those mountains, because it does happen. Sunscreen. Because it's super hot out here, you don't want to get burnt, you don't want the sun to ruin your ride. So I always carry some sun cream just to protect my skin. Also, when you're doing a huge hiker bike and you don't want to wear your helmet, I tend to strap that to my backpack and I pull out my favorite floppy hat, which is going to protect my back, it's going to protect my neck and my head from getting burnt. Plus, look at that. Folds up super small and flat so you can chuck it in your backpack. It doesn't weigh anything. Nice little pro tip for you. But my favorite pro tip is this. I tend to carry a power bank. This thing is pretty good because if you're using your phone for navigation or your Garmin for navigation and it runs out of battery and you're a bit stuck, you just pull this thing out, plug it in, get some more battery life into your Garmin or your phone, and you can get home safely. First aid. You don't know what's going to happen out there. Little tumble could ruin it. You probably noticed that I didn't have a pump, but when you're going on an epic ride, you're potentially not going on your own. So you're going with your friend. So Neil, he's carrying the pump. Right, next up is a good pair of riding shoes. I went for flats because there's a lot of hiker biking, a lot of hiking, jumping off your bike up there. These are my Northwave Tribe shoes and perfect, good grip, good enough for climbing up the mountain.
I hope this video inspires some of you guys to look out for some epic rides, even come here to Patagonia.
Oh yeah, I recommend coming out here.
As good as you probably imagine it is. Come and ride with Gabo, he's a lunatic, but he's great. You'll have a great time out here in Patagonia.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to see another epic ride, click up there for our Patagonia epic ride.
And you're wanting Black Crystal,
oh,
Dark
yeah.
Crystal, even in Whistler. I didn't get on it, so I can't remember the name. It's over there.
Don't forget to hit the globe to subscribe because you're missing out.
Thumbs up. Where are we going next, Blake?
Down this hill.
No, next epic ride. I mean, I want to go to Japan.
Yes.